What up, y'all? Welcome to PopDotComix. I'm JoJo coming at you from the Woman Cave in Vegas. So, it's been a few days since I've done a video. Sorry about that, guys, but I had to get in on Louie Jewell's contest. Oh my goodness, I am slacking. I didn't even realize the deadline was coming up so soon, but he did post a video recently saying that he was going to postpone the drawings. So yeah, he's going to extend his contest for a few more weeks. So luckily I have more time to do this because I really wanted to enter, but as you can see by the lack of my own videos, I've just been busy myself. So yeah, very grateful that this contest is extended now. So anyways, let's start. To enter the contest, he would like you to sub to, I believe it's CAE Media. And after visiting their channel, it seems like they have a little web series going on called I Make Comics, which is pretty cool. So I'll definitely have to look more into it and see what it's all about. But sounds pretty intriguing to me. So thanks, Louie, for pointing us in that direction, because that's totally right up my alley. So after you sub to CAE Media, he would like for us to make a video just sharing some interesting / weird comics or some first appearances of, secondary, tertiary characters that are kind of obscure. So I went digging in my own short boxes to see what I got, because I couldn't quite think of anything off the top of my head that was truly obscure. And on top of that, it's kind of hard because I don't really know first appearances. That's something I just haven't really made an effort to memorize. So I was able to find a couple of things that I don't think people see every day. So hopefully this counts for an entry, but if not, oh well, So the first selection I dug out of my short box was this comic right here. This is the Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters number 9 by Eclipse Comics. When I got this, I was dying because I thought it was hilarious, and I had never seen it. It was published, I believe, in 1986, which makes it a year older than me, which is crazy. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I know I've heard of it before. I think I was watching somebody's video years back, and they had said something like it was supposed to be kind of a spoof of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the day. But in the back of their mind, they were hoping to be just as successful as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Maybe not quite, but I don't know. Maybe this was very popular. You guys tell me. I have no idea. I was an infant when these were being published, so I thought it was obscure and had to pick it up. I mean, come on, the title alone. Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters. Hello, I had to pick this up. Are you kidding me? Yeah. It's just so funny. Here's a little close-up. Moving on, these next couple books I picked up at the same time, actually, that I picked up the hamster books. This must have been about 2 weeks ago, and these were also 50 cents. So here's Samurai Funnies featuring the Texas Chainsaw Samurai, number 1. You guys know I'm into horror, so this was a for sure pickup for me. There's no way I could just leave this there. It was calling my name, It's funny because I think I've mentioned this before, but growing up I never really cared for mixed genre, especially comedy horror. I just didn't understand it because I've always been a huge horror fan, but when they infused comedy in movies like Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, it just never appealed to me. And I think it was just because, I wasn't mature enough to understand the jokes or anything. I just wanted straight up horror, I just wanted blood and guts, and And I guess it's because you have to be of a certain maturity level to understand some certain adult comedy, but with horror, even though, it's looked down upon if a kid watches it, like um you don't have to be old to be scared, right? You don't have to be mature to be scared. Like, you don't have to understand what fear is. You just feel fear innately, right? So I think that was the difference. Like, I understood horror when I was young, but I didn't get why there was comedy in my horror. Like, I guess that's why I was just never drawn to it. But these days, I definitely have an appreciation for the mixed genre of comedy horror, and I love it. Like, absolutely love it. So yeah, seeing these was awesome, and I mean, come on. The most terrifyingly funny comic ever made. That's just hilarious. Yeah, this is super cool, but yeah, I saw that, had to grab it. Then, to my surprise, I saw another Samurai Funnies featuring Samurai the 13th. Come on, man. Like, of course. I had to grab it. Like, please, I cannot. How can you pass this up? How? I mean, do I have to even say anything about this comic book? They might as well have, like, written my name all over this thing. Like, come on. Come on. But yeah, I thought this was pretty obscure. I never even heard of Solson Publications. Like, then again, I've only been collecting more seriously for the past, 4 years now. Before that, I would just pick up very seldomly, and I wouldn't read whole story arcs. I would just read whatever book I picked up that day. And it was, again, very seldomly. So yeah, there's a lot that I don't know still, guys. So please, if you guys know anything about these books, let me know, because I would love to pick up more of them. Anyway, all right, let's continue before I get off track. So next, I wanted to share a couple books, and it's funny because I've been meaning to share these for the longest time on this channel. I just haven't gotten around to it. You know me, just it's always hard to find time to do anything other than unboxings right now, because, those come in and have to take priority just because they're time sensitive. But I have a ton of comics that I have yet to show, and what I'm about to show right now have been on that list forever. So the other day I actually saw Rob Wise Guy show a couple of these, not the same ones, but a couple from this series, and I couldn't believe it because I have never seen anybody with these books. So yeah, I thought it was really cool that he had some. He actually has some really rare ones though. His were like numbered, but mine aren't. They're just I think all of them are like limited edition, but it's not numbered like his was. So I don't know the print run on these, but if you guys know, again, just let me know, because it'd be cool to pick more up. But yeah, this is Deadpoo. If you guys don't know who Deadpoo is, what are you doing with your life? This book is hilarious. Another parody book, and Deadpoo, how genius is that? This is so funny. I actually met the creator of Deadpoo, and that is Sean Davis, this guy right here. He actually signed it for me. He posts up at what's it called, Frankensons. If you guys have never been to Frankensons, you need to go. If you're in Cali, if you're in Southern California, you need to get your butt over there, because it is an awesome place. And a bunch of vendors. It's basically like going to a Comic-Con. But yeah, anyways, he was there, and I was just walking by, and he like pulls me aside, and he's like, "Hey, you heard of Deadpoo?" And I was like, "No, what's Deadpoo?" And he's like, "Oh, you know Deadpool, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, Deadpoo is," and he like gives me this whole explanation of how he created it. And if I remember correctly, he said that he went to San Diego Comic-Con and he didn't know what to wear or something like that, and so he ended up wearing a shirt that he had like made or something like that, and he had drawn Deadpool on it. And when he was there, he was getting a lot of attention from many of the people on the floor, like asking him where he got the sweatshirt. And like, then, you know, he saw how much attention it was getting and realized, like, hey, I should make a comic out of this or something. So don't quote me on this, guys, but it was something similar to that effect. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. He just randomly like stopped me and just told me the whole history of Deadpool in like 10 minutes. But yeah, anyway, that day I bought this comic book right here, and it's the #1. This was a limited edition from Kamikaze, which is LA Comic Con now. But yeah, this was a cool, funny issue. Of course it's silly. I mean, what do you expect, right? Okay, so after that, I ended up moving out here to Vegas, and it was funny because I never thought in a million years that I would hear the name Deadpool again, but I ended up going to the Las Vegas Amazing Comic-Con, I think it's called, and I was so shocked because, wouldn't you know it, they had Deadpool there in almost every booth. It wasn't like super crazy popular, but it was picking up some steam. I mean, for it to be at several different vendors that day, that's gotta mean something, right? So it was really cool seeing it. I was dying though. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, is that Deadpool? It was like years later. I don't know, it was just hilarious. But I don't know, there's just something about Deadpool that I like, so had to pick this one up too. This was another limited edition variant. This one says San Diego exclusive 2013. I don't know if they mean this was being sold at the San Diego Comic-Con or whatnot, but yeah, because it seemed like they had variants from other Comic-Cons at the Amazing Comic-Con here. So it was like they had a bunch of leftovers and they were trying to sell them. But yeah, so I picked that one up, and I picked this one up, Deadpool 1.2. And again, they're just like silly spoof parodies, obviously, but come on, Winnie the Pooh, Deadpool, you gotta love it. Got to love it. And this one I actually got signed by, what's his name again? I think it's Jacob Bear is his name. So there's a signature right there. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, yeah, that's Jacob Bear's signature, and he was at the Amazing Comic-Con that time, so of course I had to have him sign it. Then I got this one, Deadpool #3, and again I got Jacob Bear to sign it down here. There you go. Jacob Bear after McFarlane. There, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought Deadpool was kind of an obscure character. You take 2 A-list characters and you get a D-list, right? Anyways, those were just some fun finds. They were pretty weird, I thought, but funny, obviously, because they're all parodies. I love parodies. It's a nice break from all the drama of the superheroes, right? So that's about it for me, guys. If you don't know who Louie Jewell is, go do yourself a favor and check out his channel. He does comic hauls, he does collectible hauls, like action figures and stuff. And he also does some reviews. So yeah, if you like my channel, you'll probably like his channel. Definitely. So go check him out. And yeah, if you like this video, give me a like or subscribe or both. I don't hate it. Anyways, I guess I will catch you all on the flip side. Oh, wait, by the way, I did start up a Twitter and an Instagram and a Facebook, although I don't really use the Facebook one that much, to be honest. I I really don't like the setup for business pages, like, or group pages. It's weird. I don't like it. I like, personal Facebook, but I don't know. I tried to make my PopDotComix one and I just wasn't really digging it. So, yeah, you can find me at PopDotComix on Twitter and on Instagram. But other than that, guys, you know where to find me on YouTube. So, yeah, I guess that's it. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.